Hi everyone, so it's bank holiday Monday, but I'm still in the workshop. Yeah, we're actually closed obviously, but there's a few jobs that I want to do on my own bike, so I've come in to do those. So first off is a little bit of maintenance on my Lapierre. I bought this second-hand off eBay, and it's been a brilliant bike. It's a properly good purchase. I've used it a lot and just needs a little bit of maintenance to keep it going. I need to put some new sealant in the back tyre and a few other jobs, so that's one of my jobs. And then I need to do a little bit of maintenance on my Cannondale. So massive big up to the cycle store. They sponsored me with this bike last year, and I've been using this mostly. It's fantastic. It's a Cannondale Habit 2. Yeah, it's an awesome bike. So I'm chuffed to bits that they sponsored me with it. I've been enjoying riding it, and if you get a chance to check them out because they're cool. Yeah, so just need to do some maintenance on this just to keep it up to scratch and ready for next time I go mountain biking. Yeah, so that's another one. And then a little bit of maintenance on my CRF 250. So I bought this bike when I was racing for Honda off Dave Thorpe off-road. So every year he basically sells his off-road school bikes and gets a new stash of bikes in. So I bought this second-hand off him. This has also been a properly cool bike. I really enjoyed riding it, and again, just some maintenance just to keep it going. Yeah, just a general once over and a good bit of maintenance. And yes, that's all my jobs for today. So I'm gonna crack on with all of that and then see how I get on, because I did say I wanted to fit this diesel heater to my van, but I haven't got to it yet. Have watched a few videos though, just to see how to fit it and where to fit it and any kind of problems anyone's encountered already fitting them. It seems to be that they're really popular and lots of people have fitted them, so there's loads of videos on YouTube on how to fit them, where to fit them, what to do, so I've kind of spotted up on that, and then that'll be a little job for whenever I get to it. I'm not too sure. So yeah, just carry on with the bikes to start with, and yeah, so that's it. That's my day off. It's Friday now, and yeah, I got the mountain bikes all done and the work on my CRF that I wanted to do, so that's really cool. Yeah, time's flown, this week's flown by. So back in workshop this morning, and Brad's on with alarm removal. How's it going?
Yeah, we'll get there.
So the guy unfortunately didn't leave his fob, so the alarm keeps going off and it's quite annoying, but Brad will get it done. So that's Brad's shop this morning, and then I'm just waiting for some MOTs to come in. So in the meantime, I'm going to do a little bit of work on my gas. This was donated to me by Rick English. It used to be his bike, so thank you, Rick. And it's been really cool. I've used it quite a lot. So I really want to put the carb back on. I took the carb off. I can't even remember why I took it off, but I took that off a while ago. So I just want to put that back on, make sure it runs, and then it's ready to go out playing. Yeah, because it's coming up to the race season. I want to get out on my bikes as much as I can. So just making sure everything's all ready to go and I can get out and play. And there's the alarm going off.
What up? You're always on the run. What up? I mean, don't get me wrong, but what up? Or was I not the one you dreamt of? No, no, no. 'Cause the life you live will never be enough. Why don't you stop for a minute?
For today, a couple of MOTs and other stuff. So finally, looking at some race bike stuff. So Alan Jackson's lent me some bits and pieces, well, some spares with the race bike, and I'm just going through what I've got and what I need and start prepping a bit. So I need to sort out the wheels. I've got to fit the discs and some tyres, sort out my fairings, and just generally rattle through some of the racing stuff. So quite chuffed that I'm getting to that now. So yeah, that's what we're going to get on with and see what I've got, what I need to do. Cool. Everyone, it is Tuesday in workshop. Yeah, so just on with a few jobs today. Brad is on with this DR125. What's it in for, Brad?
Change sprockets, rear brake overhaul, and that's it really.
Cool. And then I'm on with the Africa Twin over there. So that's my first job this morning. So I'm going to get on with that now.
Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I move on, I got it, I gotta go, running to better times.
MOT's all done, and my next job is on a MT-09 to fit new pads and new discs to the front, so I'm just going to do that now.
Week you call me, the way you're talking is driving me insane. Hello. Just last week you called me, the way you're talking is driving me insane. Hello. Hello. Even if we're hanging by a thread, what you said is spinning in my head, I just wanna pull you closer in this bed, take me back into your arms, and I'll never let you down, let you, even if we're hanging by a thread, what you said is spinning in my head.
Finally getting around to fitting the Chinese heater. Looking forward to fitting this in my van just to keep me snug and warm when I'm instructing on Jamie Whitman track days. Yeah, it was Trevor Nation that recommended I get one, so pretty cool that I've got it, and I'm looking forward to getting it fitted, so that's what I'm on with at the moment. So I've just bought a 127mm hole cutter from Screwfix to cut the hole in the bottom of the van, ready for the mounting plate, which is here. And I've just cleared the wood that I've got on the floor of my van. I've just cleared a hole there just for the heater to be mounted. Yeah, I'm just going to cut this hole with the hole cutter and then go from there. So there's no massive hole in but my van. I hope it's okay. Fits perfect. Cool. Sweet. Sweet. So now I just need to drill 4 holes. Yeah, to bolt it in place. Cool, so happy with that. Bolts are all lined up and all fit, so that's cool. So the next thing is to mount the plate to the actual heater, and then it's easier just to mount the plate, put the exhaust on and the inlet on, and then feed it all through the hole, which is apparently the easiest way to do it, so I'm going to do that. So apparently these Jubilee clips that come with the kit are awful and they'd break, so I'm going to bin them off and then replace them with better ones. I'm also not going to use the nuts they provide. I'm replacing them with some washers and some 6mm locking nuts. Back on with diesel heater fitting today in the van. So I've mounted the plate to the heater, the exhaust pipe and the air intake all ready to go through the hole. I've lashed a load of silicone on there ready to go and a load of silicone on the hole, so just got to drop it in and bolt it to the floor, so just going to do that. Cool, so I've dropped the fuel tank. It's just propped up on the jack at the moment. So I just need to cut off the top of that auxiliary pipe there. You can just see that one there. Just cut the top off that and then clip on this fuel pipe. Yeah, this fuel pipe. We should clip on top. So I'm trying to do that. Cool. So I think that's clipped in. I'm just gonna cable tie the pipe to the existing fuel pipes and then cool. So finished fitting the heater. So after I plugged in the fuel line underneath, I ran that alongside the existing fuel line and then up to the fuel pump, which I've mounted under the van as well. And then I drilled a hole to run the positive and negative cables and the cables for the fuel pump power, and then stupidly had butted this when I was drilling the hole, so I've got a massive scratch on my head. Yes, that wasn't too clever, but yeah, so I've got all the wires going out the van here and then under the van and then back to the leisure battery, which is at the back of the van, and then just mounted the control panel up here and then just run the fuel pump through its prime process to prime the pump and get the diesel flowing from the tank, which was pretty easy to do, and that was it really. So yeah, all done, and it works off remote control, which is really cool. So I tried it this morning. I just turned it on and left it running for about half an hour just to warm the van up, and it was proper tasty, so made up. It's going to be ace. Looking forward to using it, and yeah, glad it's all done, so brilliant.